Good people, many of you know they've already planted the bamboo. So I'll tell you a little bit about the plant so that when you plant it, you know exactly what you are expecting in the near future. Right. The plant is called a bamboo. There are so many bamboos plants all over the world. But this is a special plant. We don't call it a tree, we call it a large grass. And we ate and say amazing large grass. This bamboo is called a Pakua bamboo. This bamboo doesn't become invasive as other bamboos which we have seen. The reason being, you hardly see seeds of this bamboo. So because of that, it doesn't take over. So it's a bamboo which is contained to where it needed to be. But this bamboo, we have got so much uses which will benefit the community, the province, the country. Who knows, it might go beyond the country. Because this bamboo, when it has grown up, many of us, or this project, will benefit much from this bamboo. At the moment, yes, we are seeing the plants on the ground, we don't see much of life, but in the long run, this bamboo will grow and start to show what those benefits for the community and us. I just want to highlight that the uses of this bamboo at the moment are so much in demand. Whatever you see being the product of bamboo, mainly it doesn't come from the country. It's being imported in. So if this farm managed to be planted the whole of 200 and produce enough bamboo, then we are guaranteed that this country will start to make their own products of this bamboo. I didn't know that the bamboo can make clothing, but through this Pakua bamboo, we have seen clothing from the bamboo. The nightgowns, the towels, coming from the bamboo. I didn't know that the bamboo can make a softener, fabric softener. This bamboo Pakua does make fabric softener. This bamboo makes soap. This bamboo can be eaten. This bamboo makes building materials. We are talking of tiles, roof tiles, floor tiles, wall tiles, can all come from this bamboo. Talking of the ceiling, you're talking of the fencing, you're talking of the pole. In other words, they say it's a poor man's timber, the bamboo. In many places where it's much grown, we are talking of India, talking of Australia, we have seen development of housing, like what we have here, RGP houses being established from or built from the bamboo. 2 phases or 2-story building built from bamboo. So it will be much of useful to many of us. But apart from that, we can create our own small enterprise here. Not only selling the poles, but doing other things with the bamboos. So, which I believe it will cater for the community and it will cater for this church. I thank the Reverend for the vision to look ahead, because many of our projects fail because we want it now and it doesn't produce now. We are less interested. But this one is talking about future. Nowadays, or a few days since Monday, COP17 was officially opened in Durban. We are talking about climate change. which has become a very nasty or unseen monster, but the feeling or the effects of it, we feel it. You cannot see it by the naked eye, but the disasters or the effects of the climate change, we see them. All of us, we are complaining about the weather this time, during this time of the year, maize crops should be that size. But at the moment we are starting to plant. Why so? Because the weather is now confused. The climate has changed. We have seen floods going many places. We have seen many tsunamis, and we will see many of them because of the climate change. So the bamboo is a fast growing grass, but is at the same time our answer to the issue or to the problem which we are facing in terms of climate change. Because the air which is being produced by the cars, the coals and the industrial and etc. needs to be cleaned. So being the fast growing, it means to say within 3 years it will take over in full force in order to clean the air. So it will help in terms of reducing the speed which the climate change is going, or trying to minimize or contain the CO2 so that we can have a longer life. Those we are looking for the granny, this is the beginning of planning or preparing for your grandchildren to have a safer place to live in. Not only the bamboo, there are a number of things which you can do if you start to change the attitude, if you start to use, to follow some of the minor, simple things like switching off the lights, like not using the things which are like littering. All those kind of things help also in terms of the climate change, because they end up being an effect to the environment or to the world which we are doing. So I would like to say thank you to Avis by joining in, especially providing resources in order to be able to purchase the bamboo, not only pushing money, but being here. That means a lot. Be able to plant, that means a lot. I wish there were many companies out there which can foresee the future. I know Avis has been much involved in terms of the clean energy, the cleaning of the environment, etc. All their cars and what they try by all means to minimize the emissions. So we are so grateful that we have managed to donate these kind of plants to this community, and at the same time to the benefit of the whole country. So before we actually get to the planting, I'll ask or invite my dear colleague Shaman to come and